am Holly.
And I'm Horace.
And together we are
Travels with the Big Guy.
Today we are in Yucatan, Mexico, where we will be for a few more weeks.
Actualmente estamos en Mérida, México.
I'm impressed. Where'd you learn that?
Georgette, muchas gracias, Georgette. Yo hablo poquito en español.
We are making a series of videos geared toward the seniors like us who are have dreams of international travel. Hopefully this will help guide you to your journey.
So what are we doing today?
We are going to pick out five
concerns. When they're traveling internationally. Seniors, okay, so we're going to talk to you about 5 things you should know before you start to travel internationally. So, yeah, you go?
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Okay, so our first concern was the 5 P's.
Prior planning
Prevents poor performance.
That's right, baby. So our planning included the following considerations.
Where the U.S. dollar is strongest, what countries?
Yes, because some countries say, you know, the U.S. dollar is worth 80 cents compared to their dollar being $1. So, or whatever they might want to call it. Thank you very much, Euro, but we won't be seeing you for a while. You know.
And then we wanted to be able to travel to countries with a passport only, hopefully.
And why is that?
We just didn't want to deal with visas.
Oh yeah.
We may at some point, but right now that doesn't fit into our plan.
And there was 2 parts to that, folks. One was, you know, what countries will take a passport, and the other part of that passport was
how long would they let us stay on that passport?
We want to stay, you know, we want to stay somewhere more than 30 days, because 30 days is just...
It's really not enough.
That's just smelling the coffee.
Settled in, yeah.
We only found coffee shops after the first 30 days, you know.
So, and another thing we looked at in our planning was warm weather.
Yeah.
You know, we're seniors, we have old bones, they creak when it's cold. So I wanted some beach, some standing with my toes. We wanted some mountains.
Yeah, we just want, we're active. We're active seniors, you know. We like to do things, and so there you go.
Yeah,
as long as it's within our budget.
We're not adrenaline junkies by any means, but we do like to walk and
so
hike.
the bottom line, folks, is
plan. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Plan, and plan some more. So our second concern is passports. Do you have one?
I have my passport.
When does it expire?
Oh, it's good. Ooh.
Okay. How many empty pages do you have?
I have a bunch. I'm good. And do you have a copy of your passport in case you lose it?
We always have copies of our passports.
Because we only travel using the locations that accept passports. So we're not going to talk to you about anything about visas for countries that require you to fill out a visa application. What's the next part of our trip plan?
Where are we going?
And how long we plan on staying?
And do we have prescriptions or medications we need to worry about?
What's the weather like the time of year that we're traveling there?
Are we going to be, do we know if we're going to be in an apartment or furnished or unfurnished apartment?
Or extended stay hotel?
Or extended stay? We don't. We have a good idea though.
Those are the questions you have to ask yourself for your prior planning.
Prevents
poor performance.
Number 3 is your luggage. This is going to be very short. I just want to show you what we are using. You do you. This is what we're using. A tote bag to carry on the plane. It has zippers on the inside. Easily you can put your passport, cash in there, and it zips up all the way across. So that's perfect. My backpack is for my laptop. And I like this because you have this big opening. You can really put your water bottle, and you put an extra changes, small clothes, notebooks, has a couple pockets. What I don't like about this is this outside pocket is not secured. And you can They say it's secure if you stick it through the little loop there, but it's really not secure. The thing I like about this backpack is it has this strap that you can hook onto the back of your roller bag when you're running from gate to gate. So that's great. This is the little roller bags that we use. We've had these for a couple years. Samsonites. They roll. They're great rollers. The handlebar adjusts how high you want, for your height. It expands if you need it to, and it easily fits into the carry, bins on the airplane. Now this is the big guy's backpack, and this is really nice. It has compartments. You can see compartments, zippers. It's got a place for everything. Inside pockets. It's got all kinds of space. He's got place for the laptop. He has put clothes he's carried just to go grocery shopping. The nice thing about this one is it has this pocket back here where you can carry your cash or your, passport, and it's going to be wrapped against your back, so it is very secure. So that's what we have for right now. That'll give you a little bit. And it's got the little pockets on the side that expand for either water bottles or you can put stuff in, but they zip. This is very nice. He loves his backpack. So you do you. Depending on what you're going to take on your trip, it's going to depend on how big a backpack you want or the type of roller bag, if you have any physical limits. That's almost say about suitcases, luggage, backpacks right now. You do you. So concern number 4 is language. So concern number 4 is language.
Language is huge in international travel.
We always plan on staying in a local community, which forces us to learn at least some of the language. The longer we're there, the more language we can learn.
So, Holly, if the person's worried about it, should they venture outside of the tourist area?
If you're just going as a tourist for 2 or 3 weeks and you don't want to have to worry about studying for a language or learning, you just stay in a tourist area. They'll take care of you there because they're there for the English-speaking people.
Yeah, but
tourists.
We plan, staying on a foreign country. We like to stay for an extended amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to learn a little of the basic greeting, basic words like
Hola.
For hello, or buenos dias.
Good morning. Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon. ¿Dónde está el baño?
Where's the bathroom? Knowing just a little of the language can really help a lot, and it makes you feel a part of the community. And if they see you're trying, they are more than willing to help teach you.
Welcome in the community. You're right.
Yeah, they wrap their arms around.
That's how we got to meet Georgette, our wonderful, wonderful language teacher for Spanish.
Yes.
So if you want to learn some basic phrases, go on Facebook or whatever. And what else could they do to learn some basic phrases?
Well, YouTube channel, expat pages on Facebook have a lot of recommendations, referrals. There are translation apps you can use on your phone. Whether you have an iOS or an Android phone, there are translation apps you can use.
What do we use? We use Google Translate.
We do.
Right?
Do your research to see what works for you. Not all apps are the same.
But we want you to know, when you do look for an app, there are 3 things that we suggest, right? Instant voice and text translation.
Multi-language options.
Yeah, and then downloadable for offline.
So concern number 5 is insurance. Travel or personal. If you have personal health insurance, call your health coverage provider before you leave the house and ask them what kind of coverage you would have if you were to travel out of the United States. Forrest, what advice do you have?
Well, I would say, to check in the international travel insurances, which may have medical coverage, and you may have trip interruption coverage, and trip medical coverage. You know. So check with your airline, check with your online resources, and see which one works for you. What worked for us may not work for you. You know, Holly had a personal experience regarding international medical insurance coverage, and what are you going to say about that?
I'm going to say I posted about it on our blog, on our website, so you can check it out there. Surgery in Mexico and dealing with the insurance company. We hope you enjoyed these tips, concerns. We hope they're able to help you. Put your comments below if you have any. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe, and we will see you next time on Travels with the Big Guy.